Let's see, it's afternoon here in Fort Worth, Texas. Uh, Darlene just made a small turkey. Well, actually, it's a small turkey. Uh, she just finished that, and I had some turkey and mashed potatoes and gravy. No dressing, so we did kind of simple today. Um, I've moved some stuff around in the room, or my cell as I call it, but I have a lot more moving to do. But I'm seeing some daylight finally. I moved the umbrella light. I have it, instead of facing out this way, I have it facing the wall or the window up there. So we're getting just some of the backlight off, and I think that's better. I moved over. I don't think you can see them. They're over here now. Moved the big containers that are over there. That were in a corner. They're out. They're right over there now, blocking my one whiteboard there. And I'm not sure. Maybe I'll move the. You know what I could? No, I couldn't open the door. I'm not sure. Uh, I walked down to the office today here to get a key. They were going to make a key for me for our door, and a gate key to get in to the apartment complex. So they haven't made it yet. It's probably made now, and I just need to go down and pick it up. When I was coming back, that was about 12:30 p.m. There was some neighbors of ours. I really don't know them. I think it's mother and daughter, but I don't know what their age is, but they're up there. And I'm 82. And they had parked their car out there. And I think they were bringing in one little thing. I'm not sure what that was. But 2 bags that had, I think, their lunch probably in it that they'd picked up. They were in those kind of bags. So they were bringing those in. And the younger one, the daughter, I'm guessing, she fell big time forward because there's a step up, or a platform. I guess it's a platform where you step up, to start the entry into the area, and she went down big time. And so I went over and offered my help. And her mother would not have been able to help her up, although a little, moral support, maybe a hand or whatever. And the lady banged herself up pretty good. But she had looked like she'd fallen before. So it may be a regular thing, because she had a thing on her leg, on her knee, an area there. So anyway, I wondered if I'd be able to help at all. And luckily, she was able to push herself up a little bit, and mother helped a little bit, and I helped a little bit. Got her inside. I know the feeling of almost falling, and I've fallen a few times. I need some real shoes. I don't really have. I've talked about that, so I won't go into that again. I need some house shoes too, for walking around in the house here, because there's cat food. Little pieces of the cat food end up on the floor, and it's sharp, kind of hurts the bottom of the feet, and I don't have very good circulation in my feet, to say the least, and I don't have much circulation in my legs, and that area is progressing. It's coming up, you know. So, let's see what else is going on. Well, anyway, I just need to move some things around here. I see a new product, which I'll put a link to it, but I'm not interested in it at all because I'm just not the kind of a person that, well, for a lot of time in my early life, I thought that I wouldn't be able to speak in front of a group, or that I just, whatever. Then I found out, I could speak in front of a group, and I ended up, doing that type of stuff. But not from reading from a teleprompter or anything like that. It has to be something that I know and that I can just talk about. If I tried to read it it would be terrible. So I know a teleprompter is not for me. This is another item from Elgato. I've got one of their cameras. I've got a bunch of things that I have, several items that I don't use. They're just on the shelf. But anyway, here's their teleprompter. So if you're doing a YouTube Facecam Pro, okay, I don't have that, but I have a camera from them. And I have this stream device here. I have one of those, and it looks like it's the very one I have, the smaller one or whatever. I think I have one of these key lights also. Let's see. No. I think the one I have is smaller. Maybe it's not from them, and I've never really used it. Okay, I think I had not the HD60X. I think this is I believe, for video or audio out of your computer or out of your camera, something like that. So, okay, that's all they connect with the Be Inspired. I guess this is the teleprompter part here. Was that it? I just think yeah, I think that's it. So I'll put a link to this so you can look it up if that's what you're interested in. I wonder how many YouTubers use a teleprompter. Or they might just have a script or something, I wonder. That's certainly not me. I mentioned this in another video, maybe twice in the past. A college that teaches, that creates teachers, college teachers, but they also had seminars or something during summertime, specialized, and they contacted me because I had a online system, which there were very few of those. And so this was, college teachers. And they told me, we have a computer here, we have a modem here, we have the software, everything you need, so you don't need to bring, anything. Oh my God. So I arrived, and then head of the class, oh, Mr. Howard, you know, so sorry. And then one of the teachers said, it's my fault. She erased something or other. And I said, well, that's okay. Don't worry about it. Oh, that was a horrible, horrible thing because I wasn't prepared for that. And and I just wasn't thinking. And it was, like, okay, you can do your presentation. And what I should have done is like this. I should have just gone and sat on the edge of the desk and talked and explained how I had started, I should have just talked. I could have done that, although I hadn't really had any experience doing it, so it probably would have been. But instead, what is the one thing that somebody like me, doing a situation like this, what is the one thing you should not do? And that's fall back on what you think a teacher does, or, try to be a teacher. And so I picked up the chalk and went up to the chalkboard. They were very nice to me, and they were very nice, and that was over, and I would love to forget that. So let's see. Okay, let's see what else is going on quickly. Oh, I'll do a speed test for you too, by the way. Wow. Wow. Um, a nutrient-rich food that once largely disappeared from the Western diets was a staple of early Europeans, a study finds. It looks like it's got teeth. Are those bones or teeth? Virtually absent from most present-day Western diets, seaweed, and aquatic plants were once a staple food for ancient Europeans. An analysis of molecules preserved in fossilized dental plaque has found. That's interesting. I hope they had salt to put on it, but I'm sure they did. Well, maybe not at... I saw something else here. Let's go back to CNN. And I'm not sure if you followed this movie that was being made called Rust. And that's where Alex Baldwin, an actor, was handed a firearm and to shoot in the scene. And they have very strict procedures and rules and regulations concerning firearms or fake firearms and, the whole thing. and he pulled the trigger, and it killed a woman, I believe. Yeah, and Alex Baldwin was on the list from the beginning to be sued. There was a thing about charges too, criminal charges and things, but so far as a lawsuit, he was listed, and then he's been removed and all types of things, and now he's back. This isn't a criminal case. I think it's a civil case. Yeah, I don't see. Okay, it is a criminal. A New Jersey grand jury will soon decide whether Alex Baldwin should once again face criminal charges over the 2021 death of Rust cinematographer Hay Hutchins. As soon as that happened, I had I'm not sure if I mentioned it online or not, I had my theories, and I expressed them, and I think it was largely right about it. But, in no way do I think that he should be criminally charged. I don't even think he should be. Well, you can always, in a civil suit, you can always, they could come up with a situation for that, even though he, didn't do anything wrong. But I think there was stuff going on there that people knew that the person who was in charge of the weapons and the bullets and all of that type of stuff was not qualified for it. I think her father was a big man in that area. That was his specialty. But and then there was some other things, but she shouldn't have been. And then there were things going on that shouldn't have been going on. They found live ammunition there, and you're not supposed to have any live ammunition anywhere near the movie set, and that type of stuff. So, and as soon as that thing happened, I said, okay, they're out in the country, out in the, an area out there. And I just said, okay, they've got, weapons, guns, and somebody's going to say, hey, let's go out and shoot a few rounds and that type of, and exactly, I think this is all the sort of stuff that took place. And what a shame. But I don't think that Alex Baldwin, I don't know, I don't see how he can be charged. They just handed him the weapon, and they used whatever word they use, all clear or safe or whatever it is, and he had it. And then he pulled the trigger at some point. Now, civil suit, yeah, in a situation like that, then they could say, well, he shouldn't have pulled the trigger, something like that, and for that he should lose X amount of money or something. Anyway, okay, I guess I better bring this to a conclusion and move some more stuff around. I think the light, the way I have it, let me see if I could turn it over so you could see it here without dropping it. Okay, see, I have the light over there, and it's pointing towards the wall instead of out. Let's see if I can go over. Well, let's see. This is not. Okay. They do make some cameras like this that are inexpensive that you can remotely control, And I could see where that might come in handy for me, because I'm always talking about something. Let me show you where I moved. Well, never mind. That's enough. You've had enough of me for now. Thank you very much for watching. Please give a thumbs up. If there's any link below you can use, please use it. Subscribe. Whatever you can do. It'd be much appreciated. Thank you very much.